Hey lovelies, I hope you're doing well and I hope you had a very happy Halloween with lots of candy. So today I will be filming another book haul video. I actually had another one filmed from a while back, but it's now really outdated, so I guess I just won't upload it, which is fine. So this is from the past couple of weeks, going a little further back, so probably for the past month or so. And yeah, so let's get started. First, I have this children's book, More Zombies, by Wendy, Knuth. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she sent me a copy of this book for review, and I should be reviewing it within the next few days since Halloween has passed. I meant to do that before, but I got caught up with college apps, so yeah. It's pretty interesting, funny, zombie children's book, so be on the lookout for that on my blog, not likely in a video, but yeah. And then I have, so my dad went to the Fierce Reads signing for me a few weeks back, and I got a lot of the books that I already had signed, so I didn't get that many new books, but I did get Unraveled by Jennifer Albin, and this is the last book to her Cruel series, and if you can see, I already finished reading it, and I loved it, and I will be reviewing that on my blog soon, and hopefully in a video, actually. I really like this. I'm very happy to say that I liked it much better than the second book, and I can't wait to share it with you guys, my review with you guys, because I just have so much to say about this, and I really love this series, and I really love Jen, and yeah, so I do have it signed, and that's awesome, because I love her so much. And she actually recognized my dad, which is pretty cool. And then from that signing, sort of, I have Unforgotten by Jessica Brody. So I actually had an arc that I had my dad get signed without being personalized that I meant to give away, but then my dad accidentally bought another copy of Unremembered rather than getting a copy of Unforgotten and getting that signed, so I now have two copies of Unremembered, so if you do want one, they're both personalized to Jessica, so if you know somebody who might want it and is named Jessica, or if you don't mind and you would want a copy, just let me know. But anyway, so my dad felt really bad about not getting the correct book, so he bought me another copy of Unforgotten. It's not signed, but hopefully Jessica will be coming back soon and I will be able to get this signed. And I haven't read it yet, but I really need to get on that. Then, I have book mail from one of my best blogging friends, Kayla. And so first she let me borrow an arc of Beware the Wild by Natalie C. Parker, and I've started reading it, but I haven't gotten very far into it. And it's a really interesting concept so far, and yeah. So I can't wait to read more because I've heard pretty good things about this book, so hopefully I will love it like Kayla did. And she also sent me an arc of Talon by Julie Kagawa. And yeah, so I actually haven't read any of Julie's other works, but everybody's been raving about Talon, so I was like, I need to get on that. I also haven't started this yet, but I really, really can't wait. I've been out of the fantasy genre for quite a while. Just I don't know why I haven't been able to get into it. So maybe this will bring me back into that. So thank you, Kayla, for these two arcs. And I'm so sorry that I still haven't sent these back to you. But I promise I will try to get these read ASAP so that I can send it back. And thank you as always for being so awesome. And I know we haven't talked in a while, but anyway. And then, a while back, I had won one of her contests from her blog. And so I got a pre-order of Smell Like Ashes, and it came. So I really can't wait to read this, and it's such a pretty cover, and Sarah is such a nice person. So I really can't wait to read this. And yeah, I'm really excited again to get back into fantasy. But I've been on this contemporary reading binge. So I don't know. When I have been reading, but although I guess I did read Unraveled, but yeah. Then I have The Body Electric by Beth Revis, and I had pre-ordered a special limited edition copy, so there's like a lot of cool stuff that I got, and my book is number 43 of 350, so that's really cool, and I got all this swag, which is really awesome, and I just want to show you my favorite one, even though I love them all, but this one is my favorite. It's a back and front postcard-ish thing, like a card-ish thing, and on the one side it's artwork from Across the Universe, and on the other side is The Body Electric. So I had started reading Across the Universe like many years ago, but I never really got into it, and I haven't gone back to try to reread it again, but I just really love this artwork, and I love how it shows like the difference between the characters of the books. So I really can't wait to read Body Electric, and it just sounds really awesome and really fun. So I will be getting on that, and it just looks like it's such a pretty book. I can't wait to read it. And then I have two more books. So one, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, I saw Kofi Annan speak. If you don't know who he is, he used to be the Secretary General of the UN. So he was like one of the top leaders, and he still is very influential. He's just not the Sec Gen anymore. And so I got to see him speak with my Model UN class, or with the Model UN Club. And so I got his book, We the Peoples, and yeah, it was a really cool event. It was really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm really glad I went. And basically, he had a signing afterward, and we were supposed to get our book signed, but we had to get back to the school, so I didn't get it signed, and I'm really upset, because how awesome would that be? But I really can't wait to read this book. This is the kind of stuff that I'm interested in. It's like, it's called We the Peoples, a UN for the 21st century, and yeah, I mean, I want to study international relations, so this kind of stuff is really interesting to me, and I'm so excited to read this book. And yeah, he's really awesome, and I loved hearing him speak. It was really interesting to hear his perspective on many of the issues, and about moving forward, and the UN moving forward, and actually one of the things he said really stuck with me, because I really agree with him, and he basically said that in order to move forward and in order to move towards a better future, politicians need to start thinking about the next generation rather than the next election. And that for me really stuck with me, because a lot of sorry to get like into this a little bit, but much of the reason why I hate politics and don't want to go into like purely like politics is just it's so corrupt, and you know, I feel like many of us aren't actually represented, and that just really stuck with me, because it's so true. You have to think about the future, not just about yourself. But sorry that I got a little sidetracked there. And lastly, I got My True Love Gave to Me 12 Holiday Stories, and it's edited by Stephanie Perkins, but it's an anthology for those of you who don't know, which why don't you know? And I got this from St. Martin's Press, so thank you so much. I had actually asked for an ARC, but it was probably within the last few days before the book came out, and I felt really bad about asking, because I knew that the book was coming out. But we are going to be reading this at Lit Up Review, so I'm really excited to be able to have this book and to be able to read it, and it's so beautiful. Like, look at this cover. And I really love the UK cover. I'm actually really jealous of that cover, but this one is also really lovely, and it's a great way to get into the holiday spirit. So this will probably become my new like holiday read, but I've started it. I'm like this far into it. I finished Rainbow Rowell's story, which I really loved, and now I am reading The Lady and the Fox by Kelly Link. I'm a little confused by it, but yeah, hopefully it'll start to make sense, and I really can't wait to read it and to finish it. Look at the back. That's the back. So thank you so much to St. Martin's Press for sending this to me, because I've been so excited about this book since forever. And I know I said that was the last thing, but that was the last of the books. I have one other item, I guess, because if you don't know, Fly to Fiction is not just about books as much as it seems to be all about books, and that is Taylor Swift's new album, 1989, and I got the deluxe from Target because it's cool like that, and because I was really interested in the voice memos actually, although of course the bonus tracks I also really love. That's the back. So I have many thoughts on this album, which I should be writing a review of soon. I say review because it'll probably just be me rambling and ranting for a very long time. So I don't know if I will be making a video out of it because I don't know why anybody would want to watch that. But anyway, let's just say the songs have been stuck in my head since I've been listening to them, which has been a lot in the past few days. And this is the like actual CD case and like the inside, which is really awesome. Ooh, don't want to use my code. But yeah, and then of course I got the photo set as well. So yeah, that's all that I have for my haul. Yeah, so for me this is quite a good number of books, and yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic November. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye!